Hello guys, am I audible and visible to you all? Okay, hello guys, how are you all? Due to some technical issue, that session actually got stuck. Now the issue is resolved. Actually, my hotspot got disconnected from my laptop, so that session got some problems. So how are you all? All good? Join fast so that we can start our today's session. And today actually we are having some interesting question from the topic statics. So yeah, you will love it. Good evening, Babita. How are you? Okay, we will starting our session. So as you all know, my name is Krishna Vaishnav. I have done my NET in code 17, that is marketing management. I have done my masters in marketing and HR. And apart from this, I am having 3+ years of experience in educational and industrial sector. Good evening, Banal. How are you? All visible to you now, PDF and all, and no voice break is there, right? I am also good, Babita. And your studies are going well or not? All fine? Okay. Okay, as we all know, Lakshya batch is going on for June 2024. So you can join that for paper 1 and for commerce also if your paper 2 is commerce. Otherwise, for paper 1, you can go and rely on this course 101%. Okay. So you will be getting what live classes and recording classes as well in case if you are busy and you are not able to attend the live classes. So later on you can watch the recording classes as per your convenience. You will be having PDF materials, you will be having the PYQs, you will be having subtopic wise quizzes also, and anti-based CBT mock test series also you will be getting. So you can download the app from the Achievers Adda. You just have to type it on the Play Store and you will be getting the app. And you can join us on Telegram and YouTube for the latest updates. All clear, done. So today we are going to solve the PYQs of December 2023 unit wise of code 17 marketing management, and this is unit 8, not unit 10. I will be correcting it. Okay, statics unit we are going to solve, and some questions from the queuing theory. That system model is there now, single channel, double channel. So the first question is from the PERT and CPM. So I'm waiting for your answers. You just try to answer it and then we will be solving it together. And and any questions you are having, you can ask in between. You just need to tell me, ma'am, stop here and explain it one more time, so you will be having more clarity at the spot only. So what do you think, what is the difference between CPM and PERT? In every second attempt, you can see one question from the CPM and PERT. Either they will going to ask you from CPM and PERT, or then if not CPM and PERT, then they are going to ask from the that project layouts will be there, no? Different from that, their properties, their advantage, their benefits, they will be going to ask. So you are saying D is the answer. PERT makes the assumption that activities time are known with certainty and CPM does not. No, D is not the answer. So D is again eliminated. Now you are having A, B, C. Choose from these three. Because now in the PERT there will be uncertainty, and in the D statement it has been written that the PERT makes the assumption that activities time are known with certainty. No, it will be with, but with the uncertainty. Certainty will not be there in the PERT. Certainty will be there in the CPM actually. A. PERT has one time estimate and CPM has three time estimates. Just reverse the statement and you will be getting your answer. Now, Vanal is. We have given all the questions, all the options, ma'am. Now reveal it. What is the answer? Yeah, C is the answer, because PERT has three time estimates and CPM requires only one time factor for each activity. C. So what do you understand by PERT and critical path? First, just tell me what is the definition of PERT. Just write it so I can see. Definition of PERT and CPM. Now just don't use any today's like now Insta words. Maybe these words may have some another meaning in Instagram or Facebook. Just don't type those full forms, no? Okay, I'm not able to see the definition. Have you typed it? Or maybe program evaluation and review technique. Very good. That is of PERT. And what is of CPM? No Insta and FB. Yeah, we are very serious for our studies. We only do studies, ma'am, and we don't even use WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. Those apps are not for us. They are for the college, for the students who are in college or their first year, their second year, or the little na teenagers who are in the schools. We are to mature now, so we to use Snapchat, or there's two more apps I guess newly launched. Well, I'm not able to remember it right now, but I will be telling you later whenever I will click it in my mind. Program evaluation and review technique. Very good. Critical path method. Yes, very correct. So, what do you think? What does this two definition means? Basically, in project management, whenever we are doing a project, what happens there? Actually, PERT is used for the big projects which are complex, and CPM is used for the non-complex projects on the repetitive mode. So when we can take the example of aviation industries. No, only WhatsApp. Okay, good. So we can take the example of aviation industry. So while we make the plans, na airplanes and all. So for that we need PERT technique, because those projects are very complex. And even we need to all the materials which will be needing in making the airplane, we need to get it to the place where we are going to develop it. So that's why they are the complex projects. Ma'am, how is virtual chocolate taste? Oh, very great. So yum. I eaten, even I didn't have my lunch and breakfast today. I was eating that virtual chocolates all the day, and in the dinner also I will be eating that only today though. Full enjoy. Okay, it is a system that helps in proper scheduling and coordination of all tasks throughout a project. From the starting of a project till their completion, all the things will be there in this PERT technique or in this CPM technique. Like how they are going to organize it, what will be the first step, and then what is the next step. All things will be pre-decided. In the 1950s, the Project Evaluation Review technique was developed by the US Navy to manage the Polaris submarine missile program of their Special Project Office. First time it got introduced in 1950s only, okay, by the US Navy, because they were making some kind of missile. So for that they are, maybe they have gotten so many duplications or mistake for their project. So then they developed this technique. On the other hand, CPM is the sequence of scheduled activities that determines the duration of the project, like how much time will a project will take to complete it, like 10 days, 20 days, a year, a month, or 3 months, 9 months, like this. This schedule activities must be performed if the project is to be considered a success. Moreover, they must be completed in a specific order. So what is the CPM is saying to us, that if you want to complete your project on time and with the success, it should be performed in a specific order. Like while making the dough for our chapati, first we will taking the row, and then we will be making the dough. That's how it is going to work. It should be in sequence. Like for making veggie, first we will be chopping the veggies, then we will be frying it. So you cannot fry the veggies first and then you will be chopping it. It should be in a specific order. Getting it till now? I'm not able to see your comments. Okay. Now we are, see, this is the example of CPM. So, if you want to make an omelette, okay, first we will do what? We will just beat 2 eggs, then we will heat the oil in pan, and then we will cook for 5 minutes. So the activities which has given in the blue box, that are important for the making the omelette. The other three activities which has given in the green box, they are not important actually. If we will season the eggs with salt, it may be, it may be like it may be as per your taste. Okay, you maybe you do not eat salt, so you are not going to season with salt. Then add vegetables again as per your choice. You want to eat plain omelette, you will be eating the plain one. You want some extra veggies, you will be adding it, and add cheese. Again, if you are health conscious and you are making it as per your diet, then you will be not adding the cheese. So critical task is like this, the blue boxes activities are important for making an omelette. In the same way, we can take the another example of build an house. So what will be the critical activities or critical path for making the, first we need to dig the foundation, okay? And it will take 10 days. Then we need to build walls. Then we need to build roof. So this activities has to be in a series. It should be step by step. It should, you cannot build the wall first and then you can dig foundation. That's not even possible, okay? So this is how the companies or the organization or different project companies, while they make the projects, they use these techniques. Got it? In the same way, PERT will be used, but the PERT will be used for complex projects like the making of airplanes, making of ships, or making of trains, like all the big things which cannot be done by the routine activities or the routine scheduled. Then they will be using the PERT techniques, and all the routine activities, scheduled activities which can be done easily in that projects, we will be using what critical path method. So per chart, like see, this is the example of per chart. Okay, like task 1 will be take 4 days, task 2 will be taking what duration of 6 days, and task 3 is taking duration of 2 days. Now this task will be completed, after only we will be moving forward for another task. And you can see there is a dependency between task 5 and task 7 and task 4, meaning this 3 should be performed, only then the project will be completing. Per chart are flow charts that display project tasks in separate boxes. Dependency are connected with arrows between the boxes, means if you will complete the task 4 and task 5, but if you will not complete the task 7, your project will be incomplete because they are interdependent on each other. Got it? Finally you will reach at the task 8 and your project will be end. Now this was the basic introduction. Now the main question comes from here, the difference between these two. From this only the one which the question which we done right now na, that is also from the difference only. So just make a brief chart in your notebook and write these differences, and whenever you see a new difference na, just write it below all the points and revise it. Okay, the full form of PERT is what? Project Evaluation and Review Technique. CPM is Critical Path Method. Now PERT is actually what? Event oriented. Remember, PERT is what? Event oriented, because the boxes are called what? Event. One event will be happening, then only another event will be happening. And it is activity oriented technique, means activity will be performed in the alignment, either they will be happening all together or simultaneously or step by step. PERT manages unpredictable activities. Just imagine you are making your ship and some unpredictable thing happened, some natural calamity will be there, so for that purpose PERT technique will be used. And CPM manages the predictable activities which we know that will happen. We can say it by 100% that this activities may be happening. Okay, it is focused on time control. Basically why? Because there will be a like there is a time, pre-established time will be there for every project. Like client will be saying to you, in 1 year I will need this aeroplane, I will need this ship. But on the other hand, CPM is focused on cost optimization, means client will be what telling to us that we need minimum to minimum cost for this project. Okay, time is not an barrier to them, but cost will be barrier to them. They need their project on in minimal cost. Now it was developed in 1958 and it was developed in 1957. Basically both came in 1950s only. Now it is a three-time estimate and it is a single time estimate, and it is a probability model and it is a deterministic model. Now what does we mean by probability model? Means while doing this activity, while making this project, it is possible that maybe we are not successful if we are making the ship or aeroplane for the very first time, or we are installing any new features on these things. So PERT will be working on the probability thing. On the other hand, CPM, like if you are making an omelette or if you are making an house, so you know that any which ways you are going to make it. You make it omelette and you are going to make the house. No, like it is another thing that you make the bad omelette and your mom, dad and your younger siblings, elder siblings all are neglected your omelette. That's the another thing, but any which ways you are going to make it. Okay, is it clear till now? Any doubts in this, just ask me right now, so you will be able to connect it to more. All clear till now, guys? One more difference chart is there, na? This one. Some point was not there on that chart, so I took this also. Very clear. Okay, very good, Banal. So, one just remember 2 points from this. That one is the CPM used normally for construction projects when we build the houses, when we build the buildings or the bridges, roads. That time we use the CPM. Okay, and PERT is basically used in research and development programs, like we have just researched a new topic on which we are going to develop something, so that time we are going to use what? PERT. And second point, I am reading the second point. Now, CPM is useful for repetitive and non-complex projects with a certain degree of time estimate. Okay, I have already explained it. Which point you PERT last point? Wait, huh? It is a probability model and it is a okay. See, why PERT is a probability model? Because we use PERT when we do what? Research and development. So we have done some research on a thing, and we are on the basis of that research only we are going to make a project. So it is possible that our project may be going to successful, or it is may not going to be successful. Both the things are there. It may success or it may not success. On the other hand, CPM is a deterministic model because we normally use it in a construction projects. Now all the engineers know how we construct the bridges, how we construct the roads, so there is no such chances that they are going to fail their project. Now clear that why it is a probability model and why that one is a deterministic model. Okay, I'm waiting for your reply and then I will be proceeding further. Okay, clear? Okay, Babita, good. Now, just remember that CPM used for construction projects. That's why it is a deterministic model. We can say by sure by 100% that we are going to make a road, we are going to build a house. But as PERT used in research and development programs, we cannot say that this project get 100% succession on the completion. It may fail also. Okay, now CPM is useful for repetitive and non-complex projects with a certain degree of time estimates. Basically, we are making the bridges, we are making the roads, we are making the houses or any other building infrastructure. So we know all the things which we will be doing while making those projects will be repetitive things only, and they are not so much complex. With some kind of knowledge, engineers are going to do it. On the other hand, PERT is useful for non-repetitive and complex projects with uncertain time estimates, like you are making a new ship, new navy ship with the very fresh, very newly introduced. You have discovered some new features which you want to insert in your ships. So it may be possible that may be going to success and it may go to fail. So that will be non-repetitive. Why? Because we have not done it previously, and it will be complex because we are doing it for the very first time. And also we do not know how much time the activities will take or the project will take. It may take 1 year, it may take 5 years. It all depend like how they are going to do it. For improvement, collecting information for the public on random basis for improvement testing. Yes. Now, till now all clear? Okay, next question is from the contingency table, that what is contingency table in the states. Basically it is asking you a definition of contingency table. Even if you are not getting it in the first time now, do not worry, do not do not take too much stress right now. When you will be doing it on the repetitive mode now, automatically eventually gradually you will be getting it. Okay, now what is the contingency table in states? That consists of rows and columns that is used to classify data on two dimension. That is statement 1. What is B saying? That summarize the number of measurements which are less than the upper class boundary. And third is saying that summarize the percentage of items or measurements in each of several non-overlapping. And D is saying to us that displays points representing each class frequency above their class midpoints. So what Manal is saying? D. Any other? D is not the answer again. This was to, I think, first time they have asked a question from the contingency table. So far I have not seen any question from the contingency table. So we are going to read in detail. So maybe next time they will also going to ask on the same topic. No, C is also not the answer. Now so you are very smart. You are going to say ma'am A and ma'am B. Now you reveal what is the answer. Smart girls, very smart girls. This question is option number A. That contingency table consists of what? Rows and columns that is used to classify data in two dimensions. So what is two dimension and what is this rows and columns? Okay, I am going to explain it on the next page. See, a contingency table, we also call it as what? A cross tabulation. A cross tab is a type of table in a matrix format that displays the multivariate frequency distribution of the variables. They are heavily used in survey research, business intelligence, engineering and scientific research. Basically, contingency table is nothing but this table only. Okay, we are basically having the data of different whatever like things we are using. For that we will be making a data. Got it? Babita is like, I am very smart, and Vernal is like, I am laughing, ma'am. So, see, I have written the characteristics. First, contingency table will be having what title? Whatever title we can give. In this, too, I have it's already written contingency table, but you can give any title to the table. Second is what? Categories of the independent variable at the tops of the columns. Now see the columns. Can you see boy, girl? They are what? They are independent variable. They are not dependent on the other things. Getting it or not getting it? Now what the third point is saying to us, categories of the dependent variable label the rows. So in rows only we are having like sneakers, doesn't like sneakers. These are what? Dependent variable, and boy and girl are what? Independent variable. Getting it? Order categories of the two variables from lowest to highest, from left to right across the columns, from top to bottom along the rows. And the fifth one is was shows totals at the foot of the columns. So you can see there is a sum that is 51, 49 and in total 100. So basically this was the some characteristics of contingency table. Now just go back to the question. What the statement was saying to us, that consists of rows and columns that is used to classify data on two dimensions. Yes, very true. We are having row and columns in this table. right? And we are using this on a two data dimension, means we are using boy and girl only, like we are using two things only for comparison. Stuck in between. Am I still stuck? Yeah? Not clear, am I? Am I still stuck or now I am visible and audible, guys? So I have added some more points here for your reading purpose only. You will reading it and you will be getting the more conceptual clarity, okay? Otherwise, I have explained you all the characteristic and what is the contingency table. Clear? Okay, very good. Sometime it's stuck for a second. Okay, maybe due to now low internet connectivity. Now clear? Good. Okay. No doubt in this question, or is any doubt in this question? Visible, na? Good. Okay. So now next question. Next question is from the queening theory. So you just have to identify which of the following are the assumptions of a single channel or single phase queening model or system. You just have to eliminate one and you will be getting your answer. No. Bobita, you are saying no for what? Should I proceed further, guys? Okay, you are saying answer is C. A, B, D, E. A, B, D, and E. Okay, very good. That is the correct answer. Answer is C only. C is the answer. Okay. Only D point is the negative. No. Which one is negative one? C. C point is the negative one. Arrival come from a finite or very small population on LIFO basis. Basically, in single phase, arrival come from an infinite and a infinite population and not a very small population, and we use what FIFO method, first in first out, and here it is written that it is finite. No, it is infinite and it is not LIFO, it is FIFO. Got it? See, what is queening theory actually? The study of how queues form, how they function, and how they malfunction. Basically, when we go to supermarkets and when we go to banks or we go to any other store, there will be queues na, in which you are standing. You can see in the example in this image, there is this queue. So basically, queuing theory does nothing but it studies that how these queues will be formed. Like in a single channel, it is going to form, or in a double channel, multi-channel, how it is going to form, and how they are going to function. Like if one customer is arriving, you only one that person will be attending that consumer or client, or there will be multiple persons. Like we can see in the bank now, for different problems we are having different persons sitting in the banks, and how they malfunction and how they do not work, where they like fall in between. That is basically queuing theory. Now in this question they have asked for single channel. So what is single channel system? Basically nothing. You went to a kirana shop or a supermarket. So there is only one cashier there. So you arrived, you waited some time in the queue for purchase a soft drink. Okay, for purchasing the Coke, you first arrived there, then you have waited in the queue, then you have picked up the Coke and you pay your payment, your service facility you have taken, and then you departure after service you have went back. This is basically single channel system. Clear till here? In banks also you can see, in banks though we are having like some, for the cash we are having sometimes one channel system only na. But do you remember during the COVID times we used to make more queues than one? So that is what multi-channel system, we are having multiple persons to attend the multiple clients or customers. Now see, single phase means there is only one service facility. You will be entering the shop, you will be getting your things and you will be coming back. Only one service facility is there. Only one person is going to attend, only one consumer or client. So in other words, among the first to take a queue number is the first to be served. Just example, you went first to the store, you buy it first, so you will be the first. That's how it is a FIFO basis, first in, first out. Where the last who takes the queue number will also be served last. The example is a supermarket that has only one cashier as the place of payment. Okay, now there are some basic assumptions. Just remember this, so next time it will be easy for you to answer such kind of question. First is what customers are infinite and patient. So as we all know, like it depends now in V-Mart or in Vishal Mega Mart or in D-Mart. There are infinite number of customers. We cannot say that today only 10 numbers of customers are going to arrive. Maybe 100 will come, 105 will become, 200 come. Depends on the their needs. Customer arrivals follow an exponential distribution. Okay, service rates follow an exponential. Just remember this word, that in queening theory, single phase theory, there is exponential distribution, and for this there are three types of distributions: nominal, exponential, and one more is there. So we are going to study all these three in separate part because that is another topic, the whole another topic. The waiting line is handled on a first come first service basis, that is FIFO. The number of arrivals per unit of time is described by Poisson distribution. Okay, so customer and the service rates will be having what? Exponential distribution, exponential distribution, exponential distribution. Remember it, customer and service rates will be having the exponential distribution, but the number of arrivals, the number of arrivals per unit will be having what? Poisson distribution. Write it, read it 2 to 3 times, you will be getting it, and next time you just need to check whether it is asking for exponential distribution or Poisson distribution. They may have changed the word na. On the in the customer they may have write the number of arrivals per unit, then do you have select what? Poisson distribution. Yes, very good. Even if you're not able to understand right now, just write it, just read it. You just have to get your marks. You do not have to do PhD on these topics. Okay. This, and one more thing, guys, I want to tell you. This eighth unit now is actually a scoring unit. People don't study this unit. They leave this unit because they are scared of this unit. And Andy ask a simple question from this unit because already people are skipping this unit, so they do not go too much on detail. They will be asking from the upper part only. So if you will study this unit, you will for sure getting 4 marks, and where others will be not getting, so your chances of getting net will be going to increase. Got it till now? Any issues, any doubts, you can ask me right now. All clear, Banal and Babita? So we can proceed further. So next question though is what? Easy peasy Six Sigma. Six Sigma is the easy part actually, as compared to this other parts, that queuing theory and all. Okay, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, I will be clearing it to you. Now, what do you think? What is Six Sigma? Is it a technology? It is a technique, or what? And why we use Six Sigma? For this, now I'm having a very interesting picture. If you will see that picture now, you will be like, oh, I want to eat these things right now. I have kept a very pretty picture for this Six Sigma though. Any answer for this question, guys? Okay, let me tell you, it is not a mathematical function that connects quality loss and cost. Now, maybe you got a hint for the right answer. It is not a mathematical function. So you can eliminate the B point and then you will be getting your answer. Any answers for this? Okay, the one who is going to answer this one, I will be sending virtual chocolates to that student. C. A, C, D. Clever move, Babita. C is the answer, okay? So what is Six Sigma basically? It is a quality control methodology that business use to significantly reduce defects and improve processes. Means when an organization, when a company involved in the making of some kind of products or services, so they may have not the full and complete good processes. So by applying the Six Sigma technique, they will be having an what improved process. So here is the example. Can you see this example? Yummy, yummy biscuits are there. Who want to eat this? If you want to eat this, I am sending it to you virtually only. Hi Jiva, how are you? Yeah, C is the correct answer. So, has this ever happened to you? Like you purchased some packet of biscuits and you got the defect in the biscuits. Like, can you see this jelly biscuits? So the jelly is not placed properly actually. It should be in the center, but it is not in the center. It is somehow in the side. The lower cookies, that not the chocolate one, the another one. And sometimes what happens now in this jelly cookies also, uh, they need to apply the jelly in between on the front side. But what they do, they apply it on the back side, on the another side of the biscuit. So just imagine you are buying the biscuit packet every second day. So from the last 10 days you are noticing that this biscuits are having defects, that the creams are not placed in the center, they are placed on the upper side or the lower or the another side of the biscuit, or the jelly is not properly placed. So for this correction now, what company can do, they can use what Six Sigma quality. They use this quality control methodology. So from the next time they will be having all their biscuits in the perfect alignment. Now what happens, like if the company ignore these things, what if company people will be saying to us, what if the jelly is not in the center, any which ways it is going to your mouth and you are going to eat it, you are going to swallow it, what difference does it make? What if the white cream is not in the center and it is on the another side of the biscuit? How does it matter? Any which ways, so you are going to eat it. So for that, what company can like do things like this now, but they are not going to do it. Why? Because then their quality will be reduced. Okay, their product quality will not be maintained. How will be they like standing superior as compared to their competitors? Their goodwill get affected. Opposite side in Jim Jam biscuit mostly, yeah. Basically in 𝐻𝐵 most of the time it is on the opposite side only. So their goodwill is getting affected, their customers, they are losing their customers, they are losing their quality things, the name they are having on their goodwill they are having on their company, they will be losing it. So for that, yeah, sales will be reduced. So for this problem only, to resolve all these problems we can use Six Sigma quality. So the model was developed by a scientist at Motorola in 1980s. Okay, who developed it? A scientist who worked in Motorola in 1980s. He developed this model. Companies often use the Six Sigma model to increase efficiency and boost profits. Okay, just imagine if you are having the perfection in your biscuits, the more good they look, the more neat they will look, your sales will be increased, so automatically your profits are going to be increased. The five phases of the Sigma method known as DMISE, okay, are defining, measuring, analyzing, improving and controlling. The term Six Sigma originated in manufacturing as a means of quality control. What we are controlling our quality, we are trying to give our best quality to the customers, to our clients, to our consumers. Six Sigma quality is achieved when long-term defect levels are below 3.4 defects per million opportunity. This was also a PYQ, that up to how much defects Six Sigma allow. So 3.4 defects per million Six Sigma allows to a company. It is a data-driven approach aiming to identify and eliminate defects to improve efficiency, reduce cost, and increase customer satisfaction. Basically, for why companies apply this Six Sigma, the last and very foremost thing they do is for the customer satisfaction and profits. Customer attractive products, yes. Now again we are going back to question and we will reading all the statements. A strategy that focus on total customer satisfaction, we have just done it, right? A mathematical function, no, it is not a mathematical function, it is a tool for quality control of our products and services. Program to reduce defects, yes, very true. A discipline that follows DMIC model, very true. Now this DMIC model we are going to do in detail, because PYQ is also there from this DMIC model. So I'm going to explain you all the steps in detail and you will be getting the answer. Customer attractive. All clear till now, guys? If any doubt is there, you can ask me right now. Yes. Okay, we will do a quick revision. Okay, and I am thinking to introduce one more series in which we are studying only some specific topics only. Like today we are having this DMIC model. So I am thinking to introduce another series in which we are going to study this only one topic fast. So it will be more easy for you. What do you think about this? So we will do the revision on the like 100 and not 2 speed, and so you will be able to retain it more. So what we have done today, Six Sigma we have done, and we have read its characteristics, and now no matter whoever asks this characteristics to us or assumptions to us in whatever form, we are going to answer it. Okay, and we have done this single queening theory, and in the upcoming questions also we will be doing all the theories of this, like single, double, multi-channel, all this. Okay, and we have done the contingency table, we have done its characteristics, that it will be there will be independent variable, there will be dependent variable, there will be two variables from lowest to highest, from left right to across the columns, show totals at the foot of the columns. And we have done what? CPM and PERT. Promise me, guys, either you can expect a question from CPM and PERT, or you can expect a question from the project layouts. From this, one question will be there no matter what, from unit 8. So there are 4 or 5 more questions left from unit 8, that is states, so that I will be taking on the next session. Okay, till now all clear? Customer attractive product is that is the previous comment only. So apart from this, as we all know, Lakshya batch is going on. You can go ahead and buy this course, and you can rely on the content and on the source explanation 101%. You are going to get your results. And I am just not talking on air. This is the real thing. You can see the source result for paper 1 and for commerce, and you can make your decision wisely. Okay guys, with this I am ending my session. We will be meeting tomorrow. I will be informing you, okay? Okay, good night. No, it's too good evening na right now. Good night, it's after. I think you guys too will be sleeping after 2 or after 3 in the night na. Like most of the teenagers right now too will be sleeping in the night 2 or 3. Very disturbing schedules will be there for them na. Thank you, Kavita, for such a great listener.